So, when looking for an ad, I actually typed in gender stereotyped ads, and this picture popped up. And it is titled, You Mean a Woman Can Open It? And I thought it was perfect. So, the first question asked is, what is being sold? And actually, it is a ketchup bottle, Del Monte ketchup. The marketing strategy is that the ad wants to portray the cap on the ketchup bottle as a new feature. They mention that the cap is made of Alcoa aluminum, which is supposedly high tech, according to the ad. The target of the ad, I had to read more into the sentences there below the picture in order to draw a conclusion. And I would say it's targeted towards women because it is indicating to them that there is a product out there that can be easily opened. And if you read carefully, the last sentence says, put the bottle that wears it in your basket. Save fumbling, fuming, and fingers at opening time with the most cooperative cap in the world, the Alcoa high top closure. So it is targeted to women who are supposedly not able to open up ketchup bottle caps. Who is represented in this ad? If you look at the picture, it looks like it is a young white middle-class woman represented. And the woman is heterosexual because the ad refers to her not needing a husband to help open the cap. Now the people not represented in the ad, males, no other race is present or any other social class or ability status. You see a lack of homosexual relationships or acceptance thereof, because lesbian or gay couples are nowhere mentioned or even implied. And what are my personal reactions as a consumer? When I first saw the ad, I felt frustrated. The ad implies that women are weak and need a man to help them do the simple things in life. One thing I found interesting is that if this ad was targeted towards a gay couple, the catchphrase would be completely different because a gay couple consists of two men being together. So this ad would not be applicable to them. If it was targeted towards a lesbian couple, then the wording would probably still be different, but it could still work since it is appealing to women. It would appeal to both of them, or either of them, however they decided to do the ad. So I thought that was interesting. How did the research and theories we have discussed in class relate to my experience? So there's an article that I found that addresses the fact that gender stereotypes play a role in sustainable consumption. And so that has to do with what people are buying and what researchers have found even now. This article is from 2020. Women purchase more food, clothing, and items for the home than men do. And this is because it is expected of women to cook, clean, and take care of children. This supports the fact that this ad is targeting women since they are the ones expected to purchase things like ketchup. So think of this ad being presented today. Of course, it would be very offensive, but if they worded it differently, they could still appeal to women because this research says that women buy more home products than men do. And it's stereotypical of a woman to be doing those things. The textbook that we have in class, Women's Lives, a Psychological Exploration, discusses alpha bias, where the differences between the two sexes is biological. Now, as we all know, there are biological differences in these two different sexes. But what is to be noted here is that society believes that behavioral differences in the genders are inborn rather than socially constructed. There is a stereotype that women are weak and therefore incapable of doing things a man can do. There is research that has stated that trained female athletes will rarely surpass the 50th percentile of untrained men in regards to strength. Now, this does not imply that women are weak, but rather that biologically, men are typically stronger than women. I think that society takes this fact and misconstrues it to mean that women are helpless without men. I am not talking about relationships such as friendships or family, because we all need relationship. I mean that society thinks that a woman needs a man in her life in order to make up for what she quote unquote lacks. I also think society takes this misconception even further to a woman's personality, stating that women are emotionally weak. I think this definition of weak is damaging and degrading. I personally think that showing emotions and being vulnerable or authentic is a sign of strength, regardless of gender. Showing your emotions in this way is countercultural. And there are a lot of stereotypes that go into showing emotions. And we won't go there today. But to bring my personal experience to the light here, I am physically strong. People ask me to help them move big furniture. People ask me to carry a heavy box or a large load of groceries. I do not like making more than one trip. People ask me to be on their powerlifting team. And lastly, people ask me to help them take the lid off of jars.